I'm Jeff Philbin, and this is Dinner DeeAs, ideas for dinner for you. And today, we're taking it to the next level, making a smash burger with some Vietnamese inspiration, a banh mi burger with some special sides. Joining me today is social media chef Jordan Torrey. He cooks on YouTube and TikTok at Farnham Grind Time. My friend, it's so great to have you inside the Dinner DeeAs kitchen.
What is going on, Chef Jeff? How are you
today?
Let's do it, man.
Because even if you're not down with the kids, you might still have seen him here on the old boob tube. He's also one of a handful of social media chefs who's made it to the finals of the new season of Next Level Chef here on Fox every Thursday night, where aspiring chefs face unique cooking challenges to compete for a grand prize of, get this, my friends, $250,000.
Yeah, big money, big money.
Life-changing money at that point.
Life-changing.
Life-changing money, okay? If you were watching last week, you'll know Jordan was picked to be on Naisha's team until a certain somebody threw a curveball.
Yeah.
Jordan, I know how to mentor talent. I've been doing it for the last 4 decades, but I know what you need specifically, and I want you on Team Ramsay.
Oh my God, what?
I will give you my next 2 picks, 2 in a row, if you're willing, Jordan.
Those scallops must have been out of this world. This is insane. What the hell is happening?
Would you like to join Team Ramsay?
And we're gonna tell you what Jordan said right after the break. No, not really. But for anyone who missed it last week, did you take him up on the offer?
Listen, man, if Michael Jordan asked you to shoot free throws with him, what are you doing?
You got to do it, man. You got to. So you did join Team Ramsay.
I did join Team Ramsay, man.
Come on.
Team Ramsay right here.
I love it. Exactly.
Yeah.
But for your first challenge on Team Ramsay, you made an Asian-inspired banh mi burger.
Yeah.
And so you're going to be sharing in a slightly calmer atmosphere inside the Dinner DeeAs kitchen. You ready for that challenge?
Yeah, I'm ready, man.
All right, so we don't have all of the whole conveyor belts going up and down. We just ground level today with you.
Yeah, I love it.
So where do we get started today?
Okay, so we're gonna get started with a slaw that we're gonna do for the side. Very simple, we grab a large bowl right here. You could toss that cabbage in there if you'd like.
Got you, chef.
Yeah, and then we've got some carrots that we're also gonna sprinkle in there. Not all of them though, because we're gonna do a pickle with these later.
Okay. Beautiful knife skills too, my friend.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it, man.
Come on now.
Right here, we've got some nice green apple that we're gonna throw in there.
Beautiful, beautiful matchsticks right there.
Yeah,
Love
thank you, man. Green onion.
Okay.
Toss those green onions in
I
there.
got
Feel
you.
free to do the whole thing.
Whole thing, all right. We're
Whole
going
thing.
all in for it. All right.
I've got some Japanese mayo, right? We're sticking with the Asian inspiration.
okay.
So we'll go in with some Japanese mayo, and we'll kind of...
Easy to find in the grocery store?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. You can use regular mayo as well.
Okay.
No pressure, no pressure. Got some sesame oil, toasted sesame oil, just a little drizzle. A little goes a long way, as you know.
Absolutely.
Okay, then we've got some rice vinegar. You can do a couple tablespoons if you'd like. Beautiful.
Okay.
And then a little more acid. I feel like this just kind of amps that slaw.
Absolutely.
Gives it a good pop of flavor. So we got our lime juice that we're gonna pop in there.
That beautiful brightness, man. I'm getting already hungry. These colors are already coming alive beautifully.
I love black pepper, so I go heavy with the black pepper.
You do go heavy with it,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, feel free to go heavy. And then as he's doing that, I'll just put a little pinch of salt in there as well. Perfect, chef. Yes, sir. And then we just kind of take this and we're gonna mix it up and get that mayo nice and incorporated in there. And then this is good to go. We can just put this in the fridge, and what it's gonna do is it's gonna soften that cabbage and those carrots up. And then when we eat it later, it'll have a great texture.
And what's the optimal time that it's gonna stay in the fridge for then?
We'll just keep it in the fridge until we're done with our burger.
Perfect.
Easy money.
All right, you wanna go ahead and put that in the fridge? We'll get that going.
Absolutely.
Because Jordan's banh mi burger recipe, along with all the recipes for these sides, are ready for you to grab at our website, dinnerdeas.com. Just get your phone, open up the camera app as if you're taking a photo, and point at the QR code on the screen to get the link. And while you have that camera ready, I mean, like literally, it's photo upon photo upon photo. I'm absolutely digging this whole apron here, my friend. I'm not gonna lie.
Appreciate it, chef. Appreciate it.
It is cool. It is very cool.
Yeah, man. So now we're gonna do a quick pickle real quick. All right, so we've got a pot right here on a nice low heat, okay? And then we're just gonna add some rice vinegar in here. Beautiful. We heard a nice little sizzle in there. That means that optimal temperature. Then we've just got some plain water.
Okay.
We can pop that in. If you'd like, you can throw those carrots in there.
Certainly can help you.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Go all in?
Yeah, you can just go all in.
Okay.
Beautiful. We've got some shallots. We can toss those in
Love it,
there.
love
And then
it.
for a little kick of heat and some color, I've got some Fresno chili that's sliced up into rounds.
Very nice, very
okay.
nice.
And then we've got some salt. We can just pop that salt in there.
Now, if you wanted to kind of cut the Fresnos out, if someone at home didn't think
Don't
that
want
it-
heat,
yeah.
just leave them out.
Just leave them right.
Easy money. And then finally, we want some sweetness in there, right? Balance out that acid. So we're gonna go in with some granulated sugar.
Okay.
Just like that. And then if you'd like, you can just whisk that
Gotcha.
up. Beautiful, nice dissolved. And what's gonna happen is by the time our burger is done, these are gonna have a nice quick pickle on them. We're gonna get some beautiful pops of acid on that
Love it.
burger. You know, they'll soften up. It'll be nice and beautiful.
Love it. Now, can you keep this here, or do you want to? Do we take it off the heat?
You know what? I say we take it off the heat just
Okay.
to keep our workstation clear. It's nice and easy. We've got a beautiful clear bowl right here.
Very
and
good.
We can just dump that right in like so.
Okay.
Take our whisk.
Now, does this stay at just room temperature then?
Room temperature, chef.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
But, you know, we want to make sure these absorb all of that beautiful liquid, so we're just going to go ahead and make sure that our veggies are submerged.
Okay.
And then we can just pop this off to the side.
Perfect. All right.
Easy money.
What's next then?
All right, next, chef, we have got a sauce that we're gonna paint onto our pork patties later.
Okay,
So
okay.
when I pulled these ingredients, it was randomized on that platform.
What is that like to just not, because we never knew what we were going to be doing on MasterChef,
Yeah.
but here, you might not know where you're going to be on some level of a level to be like,
Oh.
what's left over for you, but you know-
Insane. So it's weird. You want to go in there kind of like with an idea of what you're going to do, but at the same time, you have no idea what you're going to do.
You have no idea.
You don't know what you're going to
Quick
grab.
pivots then.
Yeah.
All right.
So this right here is hoisin sauce. So you can get this at your local grocery store in the international section. So it's just kind of like a very sweet Asian-inspired sauce. So we're going to get
Almost
our
like an
sugar.
Asian barbecue sauce then,
Yeah,
perhaps?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a perfect way to describe it. So we've got kind of like an Asian barbecue sauce here. Then I've got what's called gochujang. So some people might not be familiar. You can use sriracha as well. This is just what I pulled on the platform. So I wanted to keep it authentic to the show and bring it back here. This will obviously be in the international aisle as well.
Spicy. What's going on there? What are some of the flavors? What are you tasting with this?
So in this gochujang, it is Korean peppers that are just kind of ground up into a paste.
Yep.
And it's just got a ton of flavor, not super spicy, more flavorful. It's got a nice fruitiness to it as well. So we'll get those in there, and then I've got some just classic low sodium soy sauce. So we'll just pop the soy sauce in.
And why is it important to use the low sodium soy sauce with this
You
recipe?
don't want to overload it with salt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It can be really salty, and that's another reason why we taste as we go, right?
Very good.
Okay, and then we've just got some rice vinegar, a little more acid we'll pop in there.
Okay.
And then if you want to just squeeze 2 of those cheeks in there, I've got
gotcha.
some
Perfect.
lime juice in
Here
there.
we go.
Yeah,
Awesome. Here.
perfect.
Boom.
And then I'm actually going to grab that whisk that I was using earlier as well.
Chef.
Thank you, chef.
Look at that.
Man, you look like you've squeezed a lime for Gordon Ramsay before.
You know, it has been a fun time with that. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a few limes for it before. But
Yeah, absolutely. So we're gonna keep this on a simmer.
Okay.
And yeah, sauce will come together nicely.
Perfect. Our sides are set, the sauce is simmering, all of which means we'll just be back. We'll be sharing Jordan's tips to take your burgers to the next level ahead on Dinner DeeAs. Welcome back to Dinner DeeAs. I'm joined in the kitchen by social media chef Jordan Torrey. He's in the final 15 chefs competing to be this year's winner of Next Level Chef here on Fox, and competing for a not too shabby prize of $250,000. Yeah. Today he's sharing a recipe he made on that very show last week. His Asian-inspired banh mi burger. Before the break, we made our sides, making a slaw with cabbage, apple, green onion, and carrots, seasoned with mayo, rice vinegar, sesame oil, lime juice, and a little salt and pepper. We then heated rice vinegar, water, sugar, and salt to pickle our peppers, shallots, and the carrots. And we started our sauce of hoisin, rice vinegar, lime juice, soy sauce, and gochujang, which has just been simmering away.
Simmering away, baby.
And we just want to thicken this, let this be.
Yeah, just let it reduce, thicken up, because
Perfect.
we're kind of glaze the burgers with
Absolutely. I mean, you got me going. We going burgers next?
Oh, we're going burgers next, chef.
Come on now.
Next. Okay, so right here we've just got some ground pork.
Okay.
Very simple. And then we're gonna go in with some seasoning. So right here I've got some garlic powder. You can toss that
Love
in
it,
if you'd
love
like.
it.
Got some onion powder. You can grab that.
Okay.
Here we go. Beautiful. Ginger powder right there.
Ginger powder, garlic
and
powder
then
all right there. And then a little fennel?
Little fennel.
Okay.
Little fennel.
Okay.
That's what I had on the shelf, chef. So, you know, we made it work.
And you don't know what you're going to be getting, but you just got to kind of be in that moment to go.
You have to. And you have to get creative. And that's exactly what this dish is. This was just me being creative and trying to make it work.
Yeah.
With 20 minutes.
And also kind of to flex a little bit too. I mean, like, this is where you kind of want to start setting the tone of like, okay, I can play here with everybody.
100%,
because
chef.
you've got amateur chefs, you've got the social media chefs, and you actually have real restaurant trained chefs inside.
Professionals.
Like, come on.
Professionals. Yeah, so, you know, I'm a social media chef, right? We get on here, we cook, I have my fans, my followers, and I just try to make cooking look approachable, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm not trained, I'm not Michelin star, so I'm going up against people who cook at Michelin star restaurants.
Sure.
So it's like, you gotta stand out. And
Yeah.
that's what we did with this burger, 100%.
Nice.
So right here, I've just got like 2 tangerine size
Okay.
balls. Also, we need to just salt this real quick. So what I like to do with these is I just kind of like salt the tops,
Okay.
just like that. That way we can get a nice little crust when we smash it. So
Beautiful.
Salt on there, little pepper on top of those as well. And then right here, we've got a griddle pan, just super hot right now.
Screaming hot.
Yeah, screaming hot because we want to get a nice crust on there. So
Yeah, I can feel all of that heat coming off of it already.
Yeah. Are you sure? It might be my apron, man.
You know what, man? I'm not gonna lie, dude. It's pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie.
Appreciate it. So we've got some high smoke point oil right here,
Okay.
chef. So we're just gonna go in with a nice drizzle. As you can see, that is very, very hot. Okay, so we can actually turn that down just slightly.
You got it.
All right, so we're gonna take our balls with the salt and pepper side. We're gonna pop that in. I'm gonna show you a little secret that I learned. We take parchment paper and then we just press this down.
Perfect. And that just helps without having it stick.
Stick, yes, chef. And then we just peel that right off. And as you can see, that burger is
And it's
turning.
nice and thin, and that allows
Yeah.
for a great uniform surface area because
Yes.
once you get that beautiful press going there, that's what you're looking for, is uniformity to form that crust, chef?
Yes, chef.
Okay.
So we got our second one on there. Again, we'll just repeat with that same parchment paper. And we're just gonna smash it down. Just like so. Beautiful. And then we're just gonna let that rock. So what we're looking for right here, chef, is a beautiful crust.
Yep.
Okay? So on this side, we can also hit this with some salt.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna go in with some salt. Sprinkle that in. And then we can hit it with some pepper as well. Thank you, chef. And we're just gonna let these continue to go for a couple of minutes. Now, what we're doing with the sauce, there's a lot of sugar in that sauce from that hoisin. If we put that on right now, it's gonna burn.
Yeah.
So we're gonna wait until we cook that side of the patty, and then we'll flip.
Perfect.
And baste.
Perfect. For Jordan's recipes for his banh mi burger and all the sides we did earlier, they're on our website ready for you with all the ingredients and the directions that you'll need to make this for your dinner tonight. Why not try to make it a TV dinner and get it ready for, say, I don't know, 8 o'clock this evening, because that's when you can see Jordan and the rest of Team Ramsay do with tonight's challenge here on Fox 13. Just scan the QR code on the screen to find out more and to get the recipes. This is already looking absolutely beautiful already, because I can see some of that
can see that
beautiful
crust coming through.
caramelization and that crust
Absolutely,
coming through
chef.
on that side there.
Yeah, we can even give this a little peek real quick to see. Oh yeah, here we go.
Yeah, it's getting that love.
Yeah. Give that a flip. Whoop. Beautiful. A little overdone on the edges right there. All good though.
But look at that beautiful colors.
Yeah,
right
absolutely.
There.
Yeah,
Now,
a little
this is-
overdone on there. That's
This
fine.
is where you say this is the time to go.
So now we can go ahead and
Okay.
baste on there.
Okay.
Absolutely. And while we're doing that, we can also get our eggs going. So I've just got a little bit of oil in here. I'm gonna take this egg, nice hot pan. You ever see The Secret? You just drop the egg, and then
now-
it cracks perfectly.
Beautiful.
Just like that, chef. That's exactly what we're looking for right
Okay.
there. Those nice bubbles. And then what we do for the fried egg, this is how Chef Ramsay loves it. We just take a little bit of salt, pop that on there, hit that with a little pepper whenever, and then we just take a nice knob of butter,
Okay.
pop that butter in, and then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna baste this egg. You mind hitting that with some pepper, chef?
I got you.
Beautiful. And then we just kind of baste those whites. and that's gonna cook fairly quickly. Just continue to baste that.
Because you're bringing hot liquid, that melted butter into it, so it's going to cook it a little bit faster.
Yep.
You get a little more flavor behind it as well.
Yes, sir.
I love it. When we come back, it's not just having the best burger that makes you a next level chef material, it's getting the buns just right too. Jordan shares his method for the perfect burger bun ahead on Dinner Diaz. Welcome back to Dinner Diaz. Joining me today is social media chef Jordan Torrey. He's on Team Gordon Ramsay in the finals of Next Level Chef here on Fox every Thursday night, where aspiring chefs compete for a grand prize of $250,000. And he's sharing a recipe he made on the show last week. His Banh Mi burger, which we made from pork, onion powder, garlic powder, ginger powder, fennel seed, salt and pepper, smash frying them before the break, while we cooked up a Gordon Ramsay favorite, a perfectly fried egg to top it off. And now the perfect burger needs the perfect bun to go with it.
Yes, chef.
And we're working with brioche buns.
Brioche buns today.
I love it.
Yeah.
Nice little bit of butteriness behind it too. Then.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, they're already buttery, and I figured we could kind of stick with the Asian theme, so I put the Japanese mayo on there to toast it.
Beautiful.
So, you know, they've been going for a couple minutes at this point, and I mean, that is just the perfectly toasted bun. Look
Absolutely.
at that, chef.
Nice golden brown right
Look
there.
at that. Absolutely.
Oh, come on.
Delicious. I'm gonna pop this one right over here, and we can assemble at this point, chef.
I'd love to.
All right, so we're gonna start with that beautiful bun.
Okay.
We're gonna hit this with a little bit more of our sauce, just so we kind of have that cohesiveness through the burger.
Nice.
Beautiful, right on top. Next, we're gonna go ahead, we've got some shredded iceberg lettuce right here. So I love this because it just adds like a nice crunch to everything. Doll that burger up nice and beautifully, just like that. Then we're going in with this first patty, and we'll go smash side down, just like that. Okay. Perfect. At this point, right here, we got these beautiful pickles that we made earlier.
Okay.
I like just going in, just like grabbing a nice heaping handful.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna pop those right on top. That way we get all kinds of flavor through every
In
bite.
between it, like,
Yeah.
so that way then you're going like whole, like the ratio now of just like beef, and then you got the pickling inside, and then another layering of beef.
Yeah.
Come on now.
But we're not gonna stop there. So we're gonna take that next patty, we're gonna pop that right on top, and then we're gonna switch it up and we're gonna go in with this beautiful fried egg.
Look at that. Look at that.
Chef, come on.
Beautiful
look at that.
height, beautiful colors.
Absolutely.
Look at that.
And then to top it off, we need that pop of freshness, okay?
Totally. Gotta bring it back into this whole Banh Mi burger here.
And then we just got some beautiful cilantro that we pop right on top. And then to finish it off, chef, I'll let you do the honors.
Oh, I got you here.
We're gonna hit that with a beautiful layer of that sauce that we've got. Perfect. That looks amazing.
Beautiful.
And then we just slap her right on top.
Look at that.
And
Look,
that
look
right
at
there.
that height right there. Come on now. Look at that sight right there.
We're almost done, chef. We still got this slaw from earlier that has soft. Look how nice and soft that is now. Full of acid, full of flavor. We'll pop that right
Beautiful,
on the side.
because you can grab Jordan's Banh Mi burger recipe and the sides we made earlier at our website, dinnerdiaz.com. Just scan the QR code to get there to make a beautiful dish like this. An almost Insta-worthy dinner idea. And when you're next doing it for the gram, give us a follow. We're at Dinner Diaz, where you can see behind the scenes photos and videos and be the first to know what we have coming up on the show. And you can slide right into our DMs if you've made anything that we've cooked. That's what Annie did. She's watching in Tampa and made Chef Jason Bowery's chicken wings, sauteed spinach and seasoned rice. She told us it was easy and delicious. Annie, thanks for watching. Thanks for a great dish. I'm telling you, I need an extra plate of that one myself right there, Annie. I'm coming for it. It looks too good. I need to be there for it, because when we come back, it's taste test time.
Oh.
But no fearsome panel of judges ready to send us home, or a $250,000 grand prize in steak either.
Oh, wait, hold on. That's why I came here. What do you mean?
The check is in the mail. The check is in the mail. But for right now, it's just going to be the two of us giving these a try on Dinner Diaz. Coming right back. Welcome back to Dinner Diaz, ideas for your dinner. And today's is from a chef who's literally taking it to the next level. Jordan Torrey is a social media chef on Team Gordon Ramsay in the new season of Next Level Chef, which airs Thursday nights right here on Fox 13. And he's been making us the banh mi burger that impressed Gordon with on the show last week. Where do we start with this burger? Because this is like a work of art, my friend.
Okay, so you want me to be transparent?
Please break it down for me.
I have never tasted this before.
Get out of town.
No, I made it on the show. I made it for them. They loved it, but I personally have never tasted this.
So this is like a first on all of this.
Yeah,
we having this right
100%.
now.
Yeah, we're both going to experience this for the first time. You know, there is a yolk in here,
Yeah.
so maybe we try to cut it in half.
Cut it and get a little bit of that beauty
a little
coming
cross
through.
section. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I do want to see all of these layering
Wow.
of flavors.
Oh my goodness.
Come on now.
Dude, look at that.
It's absolutely beautiful. Boom. It's absolutely beautiful.
Look at that.
Cheers.
Dude,
Boom.
cheers. Let's do it. Dinner DeeAs.
Oh, wow. Having that pickle in between those pork patties, game changer. It breaks it so well with what was that richness, that fattiness that's happening with the burgers, but then you have this little like burst of just flavor bomb of the acidity happening,
Yo.
and still having that beautiful crunch.
The freshness from that cilantro comes through. The yolk just gives it such a beautiful texture. You know what I mean? It just kind of breaks everything up.
It dances around the palate. It really does.
It's moonwalking on my tongue.
This burger was absolutely fantastic. Thanks again to Jordan Torrey. Grab his recipe at dinnerdeas.com and watch him. Next Level Chef, 8 o'clock Thursdays here on Fox 13. That is tonight. You don't want to miss it. Jordan, good luck, my friend, with the rest of the season and also your quest for $250,000 worth of a grand prize here, my friend.
$250,000.
$250,000. Will you do me one favor? Give my love back to Gordon.
You got it, Chef.
I love it. I'm Jeff Philbin. Thanks for watching, and see you next time for more Dinner DeeAs.